Pam's ad's creating quite a stir. Contest is huge so far, and the waiting list for the meetings is already started. Those are your headlines. Today is Tuesday, February 23rd, and this is PWLC News. The March Pam's ad is creating quite a stir. Let's take a look at the ad. You can see it on the screen. Let's take a look at our focus points here. First and foremost, get ready for spring. Pretty much a universal approach. Given that it has been so brutally cold south of the Mason-Dixon line, this ad is going to have a much stronger emphasis for those of you in the south and southeast, rather, than it normally does, because you just haven't had that warm of weather yet. It hasn't started until recently, so this is going to be a very, very effective ad for you. 51 million pounds lost is the key emphasis in this ad, and that's just a powerful, powerful statement. It's based on calculations that are verifiable on this end. Lose up to 20 pounds in 4 weeks with Physicians Fast. I want to break that up. Losing up to 20 pounds is a value statement, as opposed to the 3 to 5 pounds per week. We're using 20 pounds as a way of building value. Consumers are able to associate value with 20 pounds more so than 3 to 5 pounds. So that's why you've seen that in our brand DNA as of late. In 4 weeks with Physicians Fast, from time to time, as a franchise network, you become tiresome of the Physicians Fast promotion. But as a reminder, it's our most aggressive program. It's proprietary in nature. No one else has it. It's exclusive to physicians' weight loss centers. So it's a great tie-in. Pre-spring special to get their attention, because we're still in March in the winter months. And then 51% off program fees when you enroll by 3/31 of this year. 51% off is going to match a lot of the types of discounting that consumers are going to see in the month of March by major retailers. So we're borrowing a little bit of the credibility of ads that are being run by people not even in our category, because consumers will get used to that 50, 60, 65% off spring clearance sales, our winter clearance and spring introduction sales. Before and after, we have the more seasonal clothing and energetic shots of both Sarah and Christy. All in all, it's a powerful, powerful ad. I'm thrilled with it. I can't wait till people start running it. Which leads me to the promotion, because some of us I'm getting a lot of questions about how to do 51% off. First of all, let me stress that medical fees and the product pricing are not affected. Now, when running these ads in any kind of print media, remember the rules. The images and languages need to match with radio, TV, and all of your print advertising. It increases retention and builds impressions. Under newspaper, we want to make sure we run Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and or Wednesday in the main or local section only. Direct mail, in-home delivery for Monday and Tuesday only. Flyers, the exception to that would be Valpak, because they soften the ground with a tremendous amount of additional advertising and promotion to let people know the blue envelope's on its way. Flyers, 200 to 300 per week. Just drop them and walk. No windshields, no handing them to people walking down the sidewalk. You just walk into a retail strip plaza, doctor's offices, businesses, and drop them on the counter and say, have a nice day, and keep walking, and you're only dropping 1 to 2 at a time. Temporary signs should be up, because we're going to have some cross-pollination of all of the advertising that you're doing. Referral promotions should be in place. No-shows and rescheduling of appointments from print ads are a natural part of doing business in our centers, so be committed to it. Everyone should have their own lead box and make no fewer than 25 calls per day either to reschedule appointments or to schedule new appointments. Remember, the rule is everyone has 4 appointments scheduled today for tomorrow. Not 4 appointments scheduled for the rest of the week, but I schedule 4 today for tomorrow, for FOUR. Let's talk about contests. So the contest so far, it's huge. I've already gotten 30+ responses. I'm seeing some huge, not only gross sales numbers, but production per payroll hour numbers. The notes that I'm getting and the couple of voicemails and emails I've gotten already, excuse me, are saying that their success is a result of the contest suggestions, the free 10-pound program, referral promotions, and relentless telemarketing on Thursday evening, all day Friday, and part of the afternoon on Saturday. Remember, the contest reporting form is due tomorrow by noon. That's Wednesday the 24th at noon Eastern Time. And again, as I noted the other day, I will not have the opportunity to call folks begging them for their reporting forms. If you're on the schedule for the meeting and you wanted to bring additional people, we're now officially in the waiting list mode. So you're flying, some of your people are flying standby. If you've already given us your head count, you're golden. If you're adding to it at any point after 8 o'clock this morning, anybody in addition to yourselves as a franchisee has to go on the waiting list. So send me a note in case you've got any question about that. Meeting recap. Again, March 2nd, it's next Tuesday, a week from today, the Hilton Inn in Fairlawn. A week from this Thursday, March 4th, the Bahia Mar Resort in Fort Lauderdale. Rika, Mary Ellen, and Oscar, 3 top franchisees, having produced nearly $14 million in sales. And it's going to blow your mind when you see just how many enrollments they've secured, even down to how many phone calls their centers have taken. This is going to be a power meeting, is the only way I can describe it. Take notes till your hands bleed, record it, chisel it into stone, do whatever you have to do to get the information down. That's your wrap up for today. Have a great day, everybody.